I'm a music producer that started producing because of Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. And I'm on the quest to get that brutal sound, you know? That sound that makes Cultist Base, for example, so special. I mean, I just never got my sound to be this gritty and this brutal and vast. And this year I really want to get, like, in there. I want to squeeze my sound. I want to... forget it. Here's a sneak peek of my Cultist Base type song that we're gonna make in this video. Listen to these guitars.
Deepfake.
Or these. They are eerily similar to one specific song of the Doom Eternal soundtrack. It's Cultist Base. What makes the song so special is that the guitars you hear are synthesizers. Distorted synthesizers. The songs I have shown before, they probably use real guitars mixed in with distorted synthesizers to make the sound more gritty, more wide. And here's the thing, I might be biased, but I've noticed a lot more metal bands are using the techniques of Doom Eternal and Mick Gordon. Heavy ass bouncy riffs, ravaging synth-like guitars, synth leads in the background and just glitchy stuff. I mean, even Bring Me the Horizon hired Mick Gordon to sprinkle some of that distorted synth goodness on there, you know?
The cool thing about lockdown has been I've been getting to play a lot more video games. I've been playing this one game called Doom Eternal. It's fucking crazy, it's heavy as fuck. At first when we were writing Parasite Eve, especially, I was referencing a lot of this Doom game, so, you know, maybe this is the guy we're looking for to collaborate with, so I hit him up, wrote him a bunch of notes and basically just left the song with him, and he came back with a fucking sound library.
The cool thing is, when Doom 2016 came out, I was obsessed with distorted noises in the Doom machine, for example.
Right? I know, music of the year right here. Woo!
I remember opening up Ableton Lite, throwing Operator in there, and distorting it to shreds with overdrive, and the sound was just horrible. The journey continued, and I was on the quest to make Doom music only with my PC, no guitar playing. I was just interested in how you can make a synthesizer sound like a real guitar. I tried all kinds of techniques, all kinds of plugins, watched thousands of YouTube tutorials, but the synthesizers always just sounded like synthesizers. Synthesizers. But then everything changed. The Doom Eternal soundtrack got released.
Wait a minute!
Hey, what happened?
And one song in there immediately grabbed my attention. Mick Gordon said in an interview that he didn't use any guitars for this specific song, and it was Cultist Base. And that blew my head off. That was amazing. So I tried to recreate it. It's a different kind of style of music that many could find probably exciting, but it wasn't the... It was just all very uncanny, and it didn't sound right. Write in the comments down below if I should release the song. To be honest, it was just synth music. It wasn't a seamless mix I had hoped for. It didn't sound like brutal synthesizers that got distorted to shreds by weird ass pedals. And it's that ravaging sound that just... It blows my mind. I did another song, but, you know. Obviously this can work, it's just different kind of music, but it's not the thing I had hoped for. So, this year, I started it again. And I've got some help. I wrote Joffrey Plays Guitar on his Patreon and he answered me. And he had some very, very useful tips. Basically, he said I should try playing only the root note of the song. Then pitch bending it to the right notes. Add an EQ before distortion, push the low end a little bit, cut a little bit of high end. Then I rendered out the undistorted signal and pushed it into the chain of my destruction. Wait, onto my chain of destruction, not my destruction. That's, I don't want to get destroyed. Oh, and a little bit of Argent compressor to spice it up. Argent Metal wouldn't be Argent Metal without synths and risers and all kinds of melodic stuff. And of course we can't miss out on some Metalchoir action. So I saw this video on Mick Gordon's Instagram. And I mean, come on, man. It's just fucking, just sounds so good. Just sounds rad, man. Of course I had to recreate it. I mean, come on. So here's the sound. Pretty cool if you ask me, man. It's just two saw waves basically and a filter moving a little bit. The most important part is the post-processing. That's without it. And then there's a whole chain of destruction and silliness but yeah, it works. But also the most important part is isotope trash. Trash. Without it, gets crispy, you know, like a bag of chips, like rice waffles, like KFC.
Perfect.
Maybe. Something like that. And this convolve button is also very, very important. Here's without it. And here's with it. Ah, so good. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. It's pretty cool. Let me know what you think of the song in the comments down below. You can also write me directly in my Discord server. Just follow the link in the description. Speaking of, there's a link to my very first video where I combine Yu-Gi-Oh main theme with Doom Eternal. Don't miss that. But now, let's listen to the song.